Hi, my name's Liam and I work with schools across the UK in supporting them get the most out of Maths-Whizz. Over the next few minutes I'm going to introduce to you Maths-Whizz Teacher Reports and some of the benefits that may apply to your school. So Maths-Whizz Teacher Reports are an online real-time view of your students' progress and usage of Maths-Whizz. Reports are generally used by teachers who support their students using Maths-Whizz over either a whole class or over whole year groups. However, we strongly advise that head teachers too support their staff by logging in and monitoring students' performance in Maths-Whizz. Maths-Whizz school reports are broken down into three main areas: school reports, class reports and student reports. We're going to look at school reports first. So within this school report we can gain an overview of each year group, or by changing the display report by, we can change it to the class. This view is particularly a benefit when wanting to gain an overview very quickly of how each class, or as we saw earlier, each year group are performing in Maths-Whizz. We indicate the total number of students in the class, their average maths age, average time that they've been using Maths-Whizz and the improvement that they've made. Through this we are able to understand whether or not the class is making the recommended usage and having the progress that we would expect to see as a result. We have then delivered three icons. These three symbols are a green tick, a red exclamation mark and a yellow triangle. This is particularly of benefit because a teacher or a head teacher can gain a very quick analysis of whether or not their classes or year groups are on track with Maths-Whizz. By hovering over the status icon, we can see that Maths-Whizz Teacher Reports are going to give us an indication of the appropriate intervention needed for this current status. Moving on from school reports, we're going to look at class reports. And on this case, we're going to look at Year 3 Miss Bertie's. When teachers first log in, they are struck by the number line, which represents the student's average maths age within this class. The boys are blue and the girls are pink, and by hovering over the icon we find their name and their average maths age. The initial benefit of when a teacher first logs into their class report is that they can potentially see those students that are underachieving and those students that are potentially there gifted and talented, and through this information can cater their differentiated learning strategies within their learning plans. By clicking on the Student tab, similarly within the school report, we have delivered a status icon which tells you the current status of this student and their progression with Maths-Whizz. We've also provided a tooltip which will support you in providing the correct intervention necessary. Usage is key with Maths-Whizz. Our recommended best practices state that if a student uses Maths-Whizz for 60 minutes per week, they're going to accelerate their maths age by 1.6 years over a 1 year period. So usage is key. How do we monitor that usage? Well, a teacher would click on the Usage tab, and similarly to our average maths age, we can see a number line with all the students on that number line representing their average usage per week. And by using the report period, we can break down different times of the year to see when that usage has been made, or when setting homework, have my students completed their homework over the last 7 days. Finally, we'd move into a student report, breaking down an individual student's progress, usage and ability in maths. We're going to have a look at Peanut Butter. So by hovering over Peanut Butter's icon, clicking on him and clicking View Report, here we have Peanut Butter's dashboard. First, on the left hand side, we're going to display some results of his actual age against his current maths age, the improvement that he has made since his last assessment. In the middle here we have a usage dial which shows us Peanut Butter's usage with Maths-Whizz. This is more used by parents who have a login to see their individual children's usage in Maths-Whizz so that they can support accordingly. But on the right, something very useful for teachers is Peanut Butter's performance in Maths-Whizz. indicating to us his percentage pass rate and the amount of helps that he's requiring throughout his progress in Maths-Whizz. Moving into Peanut Butter's progression chart, we can get a real great breakdown of Peanut Butter's specific ability in maths. What we can see on the left-hand side here are all the topics that Peanut Butter, at his maths age, would be expected to cover throughout the curriculum year. The red line indicates where he's first assessed, and the blue line is now showing the progression that Peanut Butter is making with the one-to-one tutor. This is also a great insight into how the one-to-one tutor will work, because instinctively it's going to want to deliver more lessons in the areas where Peanut Butter is weakest, but that's not to say we're not going to enjoy the areas where he's particularly strong at, because we want him to have confidence and enjoy maths. But overall, what we're looking to work towards is a rounded maths profile, so that his average maths age rises and his maths ability goes up. So that's an overview of our school reports, class reports and student reports, and a brief insight into some of the benefits that may apply to your school. I hope you found that tutorial helpful. To find out some more tricks and tips about Maths-Whizz, why not visit us at www.whizz.com.